"My dear sir," said Mr. Wonka, jumping forward and shaking Mr. Bucket warmly by the hand, "I'm so very glad to meet you. You mustn't worry about your house from now on. You're never going to need it again. Anyway, who is this crazy man?" screamed Grandma Josephine. He could he could have killed us all. This said Grandpa Joe, is Mr. Willy Wonka himself. It took quite a time for Grandpa Joe and Charlie to explain to everyone exactly what had been happening to them all day, and even then they all refused to ride back to the factory in the elevator. "I'd rather die in my bed," shouted Grandma Josephine. So would I," cried Grandma Georgie. "I refuse to go," announcing Grandpa George. Said Mr. Wonka, and Grandpa Joe and Charlie, taking no notice of their screams, simply pushed the bed into the elevator. They, Mr. and Mrs. Bucket, in after it. Then they got in themselves. Mr. Wonka pressed a button. The doors closed. Grandpa Georgie screamed, and the elevator rose up off the floor and shot through the hole in the roof out into the open sky. Charlie climbed onto the bed and tried to calm the three old people who were still petrified with fear. "Please don't be frightened," he said. "It's quite safe, and we're going to the most wonderful place in the world." "Charlie's right," said Grandpa Joe. "Will there be anything to eat when we get there?" asked Grandma Josephine. "I'm starving. The whole family is starving." "Anything to eat?" cried Charlie, laughing. You you just wait." The end.
The end.